Hey y'all, it is me, Stop Drop and Roll On, and I'm checking in. This is day number 8 of the walk 30 minutes for 30 days. And I personally, well, number one, yesterday I accidentally deleted my day 7. Don't even ask. It looked like 2 of them had uploaded. I tell you, don't even ask, and then I start telling you anyway. 2 of them had uploaded, and I deleted one, but it deleted both of them. So I'll probably put the video back up. I think I had answered everybody that had said something to me, but I I couldn't do it last night. Stuff like that frustrates me. I really shouldn't be that frustrated because I'm the one that hit the button. Okay, so moving on from that. This morning, again, I had a struggle. Not wanting to get up and exercise. I don't know what that is, except for it's the enemy trying to keep me from moving forward and doing what I know I need to be doing. And I have to recognize this kind of stuff, and then I have to go beyond it. So what did I do? This morning, I got up, I got my closet, and I have cleaned my closet out 2 or 3 times. Not like I have that much clothes or anything like that, but I do go through and thin stuff to when I'm not wearing clothes and stuff and take them to the shelter because that's what I do. But what got me to starting even doing that is I read this book several years ago by these 2 gentlemen named, one was named Ron and the other one was named Denver. And they told a story that just kind of pricked my heart. And so basically what I started doing, was taking things to the shelter. And with that being said, I've talked about that enough. I'm shutting up about that. But I have one dress that I have had for a million years. Usually when I buy clothes, I try to buy stuff that sometimes I buy trendy stuff, but I have a different kind of style. I've told y'all this before. It's just different. And in my mind's eye, I still don't dress in the physical the way that I would like to dress. Like I dress myself in my mind's eye. When I was in college, I did dress the way I wanted to dress. And surprisingly, a lot of people were liked it, but it didn't matter to me one way or the other whether they liked it or not. This was my style and I was doing it. So I have this dress that I bought. It's kind of retro-ish. Tried this dress on. I'll tell you how long I've had it. I used to have another channel and I tried the dress on then, and really and truly I could wear the dress then, but I didn't feel comfortable in it. And so I never wore it out. I just never wore it out. And I still have this dress. And when I tell you I didn't wear it out, y'all don't know I'm not lying because the tags are still on it. This is one piece that I refuse to get rid of because I am going to wear this dress out in the street. I don't know what it is about this dress. It's kind of 1940-ish looking, and I just like it. I told you I like old stuff. Vintage looking stuff and just kind of eclectic things. So anywho, I got up and tried the dress on and stood over here in my long mirror, and I just stood there and looked at myself. And I was like, you could wear the dress now, but you wouldn't be comfortable in the dress. I am not a fan of putting on clothes and pulling and tugging on them. When I put them on, I just want to have them on. And I don't want to be thinking about, is this riding up? Is this too tight? Is anybody looking at my stomach? Or is my bum looking ridiculous? None of that. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to put my clothes on and be. And so I know that if I wore this dress out in the street right now, I would be self-conscious, and I don't want to be self-conscious. It's clothes to cover up my body so I don't get arrested for indecent, whatever, exposure or something out in them streets. And so I can't put that much weight, so to speak, on that. I just want to put it on, be comfortable, be cool, head on out the door, and know in my mind that I look the way that I want to look. Then, after that, I kind of got a little, spunked up. And I was just like, you know what? I don't care how you feel. Because I had said last night that I was going to work out here at home this morning. And so I started, thinking about what workout am I going to do? Because I do stuff like that the day before. I'm not borrowing from the next day. It's just like I'm being prepared. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So, it is what I do. So after that, I pick up this little book. And I've been looking at this book. It's been up here by my jewelry box. And I have so many little things that I write on and write in that I'm getting quiet because I'm just thinking about myself in general. Lord have mercy. And this book in particular, I couldn't even remember what it was about. What was I writing in there? And I always think about all the stuff that I've written on and written in. And when I'm not here anymore, whoever comes, I don't know who it'll be. It's going to be like a little treasure hunt. Because when they pick up something and start reading, they're going to get a little piece of me wherever I was at that point in my life. Because I don't have everything all in one book. So I'll try. That's a thought. But anyway, I picked this book up. And this is what was written in the book. In this book, this is the page it opened to. The marker was right here. And it just, if you can't read it, it says, Anchors Aweigh 2016. Now, I don't know why I wrote that right there. For the simple fact that the other things that are in this book don't have anything to do with weight loss. They have to do with some meetings that I was in and some of my quote-unquote takeaway from the meeting. Don't have nothing to do with, what I'm thinking I'm getting ready to find in here. But the deal is that even with it not being what I thought it was what I needed this morning. Because when I'm thinking about anchors aweigh, the first thing that comes up in my mind is one of these big ships that's at a port of call. And they're getting ready to just lift the anchor up and pull out. That's where I'm at. All this not wanting to get up, and why not wanting to get up? I went to bed early, so it wasn't no big deal with that. But all this anchors, weights is what I mean. Of not wanting to do this and, making crazy food choices here and there. Not consistently. I'm much better with that, but yet it still happens. And condemnation, self-condemnation. All these little weights and things, and the Bible clearly tells you, you need to lay aside these weights. All these little things that you do and you think, and things that affect you reaching, where you supposed to be at, you need to lay that stuff away, or out to the side. Sometimes it's physical stuff. Sometimes it's mental stuff. I mean, it could come from any type of the senses, any of them senses that we have. But if it's keeping you from doing what you know you're supposed to be doing, in my world, I consider that to be a weight. And so I got thinking about that, and I was like, this don't have nothing to do with what I thought it had to do with, but it got everything to do with what I'm doing. Y'all, every day, my goal is to lay a weight down. It's to get rid of something that has held me encapsulated in fat. I'm not being dramatic. I'm really not. This is for real to me. I mean, it's just so much more real this time than it has ever been. I cannot explain the shift. I just know I'm not fighting this change that's going on with me. I ain't fighting it. I don't mind getting up and making juice. I don't mind getting up and in my core self. I don't mind doing it because I know that it's for my good, I do not mind, even though my body fights me sometimes. I don't mind being sore. I don't. I got my workout in this morning. I did that Leslie Sansone, those 2 power mounts that she put up the other day. And then there's a Heart Association walk that she did last year. And that too, I did the first mile on that. So technically 3 miles this morning. And I was just determined to do more than the 30 minutes because I can do more than 30 minutes. And I'm not competing with anybody. I'm just really just trying to be my personal best, whatever that is. And I'm still kind of trying to, not trying, I'm just still kind of figuring out what that is because I'm doing things. I think we all are doing things that we just didn't think we could do. And even though all of our stuff is different, it's still the same. The goal is still the same. It's to get healthy bodies and healthy minds and just to get into a sustained position where it's what we do as a lifestyle. It's what you're doing as a way of living as opposed to a quick fix. That is all I got. I'm finna go in here. I'm getting ready to drink a juice. I'm getting ready to get myself tightened up for work and all that other good stuff. I'm not sure if it's a Zumba class this evening or not. If it is, I might very well attend. I have another video I need to put up, but I'm not going to put it up today. I'll probably put it up and speak to it tomorrow. But that is all I got for today. If you have not moved your meat, move your meat. It ain't nothing. It's for free. This didn't cost me nothing except for to get up and get moving, okay? And now I just sat there and worked in a push-up. Standing push-up. Yeah, I did that. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Toodles.